This is occasionally we can prepare in the winter. It is very tasty recipe, especially for the kids. For this I have taken 2 sachets of Hakka noodles, and these noodles need to be boiled for 2 to 4 minutes maximum, and they should be cooked, if they should not be much softer nor much harder. In a medium consistency only we need to cook the noodles in a proper way, otherwise the total recipe gets imbalanced. So you take that hot water and boil it at high temperature. Then keep the 2 sachets of Hakka noodles in that and keep a lid or without lid for exactly for 2 to maximum 4 minutes only. Then we need to take a strainer, keep under the cold water tap, and keep all the noodles on the strainer and add cold water to fall on that, so that noodles will be at a normal condition. You can keep on a cotton cloth to absorb the water, or keep on a dried plate, a normal plate, and dry it on under the fan for 2 to 3 minutes. After that you need to add 1 or 1.5 or 2 maximum spoons of corn flour, so that you can sprinkle very lightly. Corn flour should not dominate the recipe, it should be as a binding agent only. Then I took a electrical uh, I took a bowl and added, for deep frying method we need to add the oil sufficiently. Then I added at high boiling temperature only we need to cook. See, you can check in the video, when I boiled they are separately seen, and once the corn flour is added they become sticky. So add little more corn flour sprinkling and go on separate the noodles very patiently, very slowly. Kindly take each and every noodle separately and cook it separately until golden brown color, until they are crispy. This is a very very important rule of the recipe, because if you cook it with sticky nature, they will not be cooked crispily. That will totally spoil the taste of recipe. So be very cautious and very patient only for this part of the recipe. Once they are cooked in a golden brown color, each and every noodle separately, so that they will give you a very extraordinary taste while you are eating the recipe. Then you need to prepare a special sauce, homemade sauce for this, without any chemicals, without any colors. This is unbelievably tasty. This sauce which we prepare at home. Kindly check this once. And here, for this reason, I have taken 4 tomatoes, raw tomatoes, hybrid tomatoes I have taken, and 2 to 3 red chili. In this season, we get in Andhra like pandu mirapakaya, we say, that is red pepper. And you can take, if you don't have that one, you can take 3 to 4 red dried chilies and boil them in hot water, or just keep them in hot water and then add to the mixie grinder jar. Then uh, after taking tomato, red chili, add 2 green chilies, regular green chili, and 5 to 6 garlic which are peeled, and then add 2 spoons of soya sauce, 2 spoons of apple cider vinegar I added. You can take your regular vinegar also, 2 spoons, and 1.5 or 1 spoon of sugar here. You can add 2 spoons also, because we are not adding tomato ketchup here. In tomato ketchup regularly they will already add the sweetness, because the spiciness of the recipe should be thoroughly balanced. From half spoon to 2 spoons of sugar, you can go accordingly. While tasting it you can understand the spice should not be dominant here. The sour, spice and sweet should be balanced. For this reason only I told you to add little sugar. Then you need to grind it into a very paste. While grinding you can add little water and you can make it into a paste. Keep it aside. Now I kept a pan and added 1 spoon of cooking oil. Cooking oil could be your choice. Then I added 1 cup of finely and very thinly chopped raw onions. You can check in the video how crispily I have made the noodles. That is very important. And here 1 cup of onions, 1 cup of cabbage finely and thinly chopped, 1 cup of capsicum, and spring onions 1 cup to 1.5 cup. We need to lightly saute it by adding very less, or 1 by 4th spoon of salt and little pepper. In the mixie jar which we prepared the sauce, there we can add 1 by 4th spoon of salt also for that sauce which we prepared. Here very little salt I sprinkled on the vegetables along with the black pepper 1 by 4th spoon, and I just sauteed it for 2 to 3 minutes. You need not cook the vegetables to the extremes, only half boiled also it is very very tasty. And once they are cooked semi, and then you need to add the sauce which we prepared. Then add 1 cup of water which is mixed with 2 spoons of corn flour. You need to take a bowl, add 1 cup of water and add 2 spoons of corn flour. Go on, beat it like a soup, however we prepare a thick saucy content. Then add into this content while cooking. First one is vegetable, second is pepper, black pepper, third one is the grinded sauce, and fourth step you need to add corn flour water. When after cooking the sauce and all for 2 to 3 minutes, then finally you add the corn flour and keep it at high temperature 5 to 8 minutes. The total making preparation could be 15 to 20 minutes, but it is unbelievably, unimaginably very, very interesting and most tasty recipe. They kindly understand and prepare less quantity first, and then you can enjoy the recipe in large quantity. Here, one more important thing is I took Ching's this regular garam masala, or you can take anything like paneer Ching's masala or gobi manchuria masala. Any company you can take, but that is very, very interesting and which is very important of the for the total recipe, and that is very important. I mean to say, for 10 rupees only you get online this masala. General because in Hakka noodles also we get chinks only mostly, whichever company also no matter, but you take that masala which is very important. Then that masala need to be sprinkled thoroughly, otherwise you will not get that high taste at all. Kindly listen what kindly follow what I am saying here. And then we need to add the this content, total cooked content need to be transferred into a bowl. Then I took a plate and added the fried noodles, and we need to serve the sauce sideways so that the people will, our kids or the family members will go on mix the sauce along with the fried noodle, which will give you a very, very interesting recipe to the winter. It is very interesting, very delicious and very tasty. You can add lettuce leaves also for your convenience, because they will have more and more taste. So this is American chop suey. I observed one thing: if you order in the restaurant, they will give very less fried noodles and very less this sauce, mixed vegetable sauce, where it is very expensive. But if we prepare in the home, whole family can enjoy it, and you will definitely repeat this recipe at least once or twice again, because it is little, my channel always prefer very simple and easy cooking methods only, but this is very interesting. I spared little more time because kids always enjoy some interesting and new recipes than the regular restricted varieties. Except this oil, deep oil fried one, the total content is with full of vegetables only, so it is tasty and also nutritious with, for the content of only vegetables. As this is prepared by maida, I don't suggest you to cook it regularly. Instead of these noodles which are prepared with maida, you can take your multigrain noodles also, like ragi multigrain noodle, like any other thing. You can take multigrain noodles also, wheat noodles also. You try in that way also if you want more nutritious food. And you can use tissue paper to absorb the oil content on the noodles. Please subscribe the channel.